My name is Marta Mendoza, and I am the owner and founder of a Succulent Day, a little plant shop here in Boise, Idaho. I have a degree in education from Boise State University. I moved to Boise 15 years ago, and being able to have a little paradise that reminds me of home, yeah, I love it. I love succulents because they have beautiful textures and different colors, and all together they bring a lot of vibrancy to an arrangement or a garden. Growing up in Mexico, in the southern part of Mexico, I was always surrounded by plants and foliage and greenery. And I think as an adult, I go back to that moment when I was a child, and it brings me so much life. Starting a business was a little bit of an accident for me. I just started developing a passion for plants, and I started creating arrangements for my own home and to give as gifts to family members and so on. And slowly I realized that I could have this creative outlet. There's an artistry to caring for plants and raising plants and putting them together, arranging them together. So it was more of a hobby that slowly transitioned into a business. Going back to my learning in college at Boise State, I went through the education program where I learned that building relationships with your students is key to have a good community of teaching and learning. So in this case, I don't have students or a classroom, but I have a business where I've created important relationships with my customers, with people that are curious about plants, and just getting to know them and learning what they need and what they're looking for is very important. I learned that a good environment for teaching and learning is through experiences and people getting into what they're learning. So I was able to apply that with the succulent workshops and not necessarily just talk to people about how to care for them, but have them hands-on, build their own arrangements, and teach them about designing their own arrangements. Community is really, really important for me as a person, and it's something I learned at Boise State University. It's really fun to see people getting their hands dirty and laughing and getting to understand nature and how plants work by learning about their root system and knowing how to plant them and so on. We're not here to just send everybody home with a plant, but we're here to help them learn how to care for their plants and how to pick the right plant for their space and their lifestyle.